It's your boy Mike Mitch Ill. Got a special guest on the grid right now, man. Got my boy Laycon, man. What's going on, brother?
I'm good. What up, everybody? I go by the name Laycon in this condition. Let's go. Shall we begin?
Shall we begin? Let's talk about the album. Shall we begin? Like, you know, what's the whole premise behind that?
Okay, so yeah, last year I put out an album. I put out an EP titled Who is Laycon? So I mean, that Who is Laycon was basically me just trying to like ask myself questions and also ask the question on behalf of the people. Because yeah, when I go out for shows, they're always like, who are you? Like, what's your name? I say my name is Laycon, and they're like, who are you? That kind of thing. So I put out that EP, Who is Laycon, hoping that EP would just let people know who I am. And yeah, right now, I mean, it's safe to say a lot of people know me. So now that I'm here, we all know who Laycon is. Shall we begin?
Yeah, I mean,
that's how the title of the album came about.
Yeah, so you got your own fan base. You got like your own beehive, like, you know, big up Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? You got your own hive, man.
Yeah, I mean, shout out
man.
Icons, best fan base in the world. Best fan base in the world, I'm telling you. Those people, they'll ride for you. They'll ride, like, grind hard.
They got bodies for you. It's crazy, yeah.
Exactly.
What is that? What does that feel like? You know what I mean? Because only you know what I mean, Beyonce and maybe Rihanna or something like that got that, you know, that experience. Like, yo, don't let me put my hive on you and you're gonna be taken out. You know what I mean? Like, how does that feel, man? That gotta be feel.
Yeah, I mean, I feel grateful. That's the first thing. I feel grateful and thankful that I've got millions of people ready to give the 100% whenever I need them to. Like that they're always ready to defend with the money, the energy, the emotions, the time. They spend all these things and they just ready to always go for you whenever you need them to. I appreciate it a lot, and I love every one of them. I love every one of them so much.
Yeah. So long story short, man, get yourself a hive. You know what I mean? You got a whole bunch of active shooters out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they're the icons. They're the icons. That's the name. You need to give the icons a shout out, honestly.
Yo, big up the icons. I want you on my side, so you know what I'm saying. Big up the icons all day.
Yeah, that's what's up. Icons for life. That's what's up.
Hey, but now, like, being from Nigeria, you know, talk about that, because there's a whole different like aspect from being from the motherlands. But like hip hop started in America, but it crossed the seas and all that. You know what I mean? Like, let's talk about that a little bit.
I mean, for me, I've always grew up listening to people like Jay, Lil Wayne, T.I. I mean, there's Kanye West. But then, as a kid, though, I had uncles who were always playing NWA, DMX, Ludacris. Jay was also a way back then, Nas. Yeah. And also, I kind of like delved into rap sometime in 2004, 2005. And I remember I could recall the first rap song that I really heard that got me thinking, yeah, I should probably try and do this shit was How We Do, 50 Cent. 50 Cent in the game.
How we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it the bars or was like the cadence? Like, this is like, what was it about that song?
Yeah, fresh like.
Shot at that.
I mean, I was introduced to it by my friend, and ever since then it just kicked off. I let Camelonia Riding Dirty. I heard that song and I just picked up from there. I started listening to people rap and all that, and I started trying to learn and all that. So I mean, that's it for me. For me, it's like, yeah, I also took from there, from wherever it started from. I also had to adapt that to the society that I'm in, and that's how I'm able to fuse rap with different. Because if you listen to my album, it's not just rap. So you don't just hear me rap. I mean, I fuse different type of genres with the rap that I do, because I feel like it has to be relatable to the people here first before I can take it out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, you know, like you said, like one of your inspirational records is This How We Do. Like, what is like the first US hip hop joint you ever rock with? Like, if you can remember, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
what did you say?
Nah, it's just like, yo, what's the first influential song that you had from the States that actually make you do what you do?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, Riding Dirty, Chameleonaire. That was another song. That was the first song that I learned. That was the first song that I learned from top to bottom. Riding Dirty, Chameleonaire. They see me rolling. Hey, that song. That's it.
I bring off in Africa, bro. That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. Big up Chameleonaire, man. Dope record. Yo, is there like a top 5 dead or alive out there? You know what I mean? Nigeria, where you from and all that? Like who's some of like, you know what I mean? Some of your influences out there. The
top rappers.
Yeah.
The top rappers right now. I'm in the top rappers. I obviously got to call myself first.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a top rapper. Yeah.
So that talk, man. Yeah.
So me. I know me. I don't know about anybody else. I know I'm a top rapper. So that's the first. First is first. Obviously, you should check out people like Black Bones. That's another dope rapper. You should check him out. Then there's Brainy. That's my guy. It's also a dope rapper. There's Ladipo. Ladipo has got the #1 song in the country right now, in Nigeria right now. So that's another dope ass rapper you should check out. And then there's the OGs, the people that I respect, the people that been doing this thing since way back. It's people like Mode 9, people like MI, people like Vector, people like Illbliss, people like AQ. I mean, those are also rappers, Nigerian rappers that I respect a lot. And I feel like, they really kind of helped shape the rap game in Nigeria.
Any plans to go to the US? Tour dates, like when things open back up?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would like to bring the Shall We Begin album into the United States, because we charted in the United States. I mean, on Apple Music and iTunes. Yeah, the album was in the United States charts. So I've got United States icons, I've got United States fans, and definitely we'll be looking to coming into there and hanging out with my peeps.
Yeah. Yeah, cause like talk about how like your joints ring off on the Billboard charts, man. Like you Billboard certified, man. Talk about that, man. Pump me just a little bit, brother.
Yeah, I mean, my song, that's the song Wagwan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got on the Billboard charts top. I was #5. And so, I mean, like, that's a big deal for me. Because that was one of the first singles that I put out off the album, off the Shall We Begin album. And the song got on top 5 on Billboard charts. And that's like a major big for me, because I'd never done that before. And for Wagwan to do this kind of thing is crazy. And also the Shall We Begin album is crazy numbers that's doing out there. It's charting in Finland, charting in over 20, and that's my debut album, by the way. Yeah, charting in Finland. I mean, in Finland, they don't even speak English over there, bro. And it's the top 20 album in Finland. I mean, it's charting in Netherlands, charting in UAE, charting in, I mean, my song's charted in Italy. So, I mean, that's a big deal for me. It's a huge deal because first off, when I measure how far I've come, like the last project I put out last year up until now, it's just like a year each, and I see the growth, and I'm very, very thankful and grateful, and I'm happy, and I'm motivated to do more. That's just it for me. Yeah, I'm motivated to do more.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of your influences, you know, like from your hometown, from where you're from, and then you have any US influences at all, you know? Let's talk about that, you know, like your growth, like what made you you?
Yeah, I mean, naturally, yeah, I listen to a lot of different music. That's the way I was brought up. My dad would listen to some type of music. My mom would listen to different type of music. My brothers would listen to different type of music. Then my uncles would listen to different type of music. So I absorbed everything, basically. This is why I say, when they ask me, how do you get your sound? How do you derive that? I pick a lot from different people, different genres. But I would say definitely my influence is from where you're from. I would go for Nina Simone. I really enjoy listening to Nina Simone a lot.
Yo, big up Nina Simone. Yo, they got a huge record, like, yo, that travel over there in the Continental. You know what I mean? Like, yo, for real, big up Nina Simone.
Yeah, I mean, Nina Simone.
Yeah.
Nina Simone influenced a lot. James Brown influenced a lot. Erykah Badu influenced a lot. Andre 3000 influenced a lot. I gotta call Jay-Z. Jay-Z is one of the. I mean, I see his life, and I'm like, yeah, that's the blueprint to live your life. That's actually legit a blueprint to not just rap, to just live your life that kind of way. So I mean, those are the people outside. But here you go for Fela, Femi, you have King Sunny Ade. That's where here in Nigeria, you have Nigerian singers like Fela Kuti, Femi Kuti, King Sunny Ade. You have Nigerian singers like Onyeka Onwenu. You have Nigerian singers like Haruna Ishola. There's a lot of them that I just listened to as a kid growing up, and they kind of just shaped the way. I still listen to them now. And they kind of just influence the way I think and the way I rationalize things.
Okay, so I never heard of you, right? I'm just talking about like the general, fan and all that. Like, what kind of like makes you unique? You know what I'm saying? Like, for the people who never heard of you.
Okay, so what makes me unique is it's quite crazy. What makes me unique, apart from my voice, is the fact that you can find me on any genre and I still kill it. Like the diversity, the versatility of my sound is what makes me very peculiar. Because you listen to my album here and you just have different arrays of sound from hip hop. There is real conk hip hop that actually even got God Body. That's the title of the song. The first song of the album, God Body. That's the one that charted in Italy, still charting in Italy right now, God Body. And then there is High Life, KHALED, that's featuring Joe Boy. And then there's Street Song for the streets, for the people in the streets. That's Wagwan, the one that got on Billboard. That's Verified too. That's the song for the streets, Mayokun. There's the emotional song. And then there's this new sound in Africa everybody's crazy about, Afro Piano, Amapiano. I did that sound too on the album. So that's just a whole different array of sound, and it's coming from just this one person. Just this one person. So that kind of makes me unique, innit?
Yeah. Or you talk about this new sound coming from out there, kind of like us over here in the States, kind of like expand on that, you know what I mean? Kind of give us background. Maybe we, late to the party on that vibe. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a piano. Yeah, you listen to the song All Over Me. That's the title of the song, All Over Me, off the Shall We Begin album. Listen to that song and you just find a distinct type of sound that goes hard on the percussions, and you just like, it just gives you this kind of vibe that you gotta just bop to, and you mostly don't even need to hear the lyrics, but once you're hearing the beat, the sound, the percussions as they're going on, you're just going to be catching the vibe. And we put that on my album too. Yeah.
Okay, so let's have some real talk. This is what we do over here now, tonight WDUP. So like, from the motherlands, man, how do you view the U.S. hip hop scene from where you at? You know what I mean? How y'all look at it from a broad spectrum? I don't even know I said it right. You know what I'm saying? How do you view it from over there in Nigeria, man?
I mean, for me, I can only speak for myself. I can speak for everybody. But I feel like, yeah, it's a big culture right there. It's much more than music now over there. It's like a culture, and I like the fact that people are starting to not answer some people who were of the opinion that because you're a trap artist, you can't rap. I mean, it doesn't make sense when you say things like that. Because rap is rap, but music evolves, yeah? You see jazz had to evolve into another form of whatever it is we have now. So rappers can actually evolve and be trap and still rap on a trap song and still rap and sing and still rap. And I'm of the belief that if it's music, you can do it any way. It's music. As long as it connects to the person listening to it, as long as you can find a part of yourself in that song, regardless of how the person does it. If I want to call whatever it is I'm doing a new genre, I can do that because it's music, it's expressive, so I can express myself however I want. And I like the fact that that is happening over there in the hip hop space. And that's one thing I'm actually really happy about. And that's what I feel like, yeah, we're also going to get there in Nigeria. I'm proud of the way Nigerian entertainment industry is moving. I mean, we caught ourselves a Grammy. Shout out to Whiskey, shout out to Burna Boy. We got Grammys. So we're coming for you guys. I mean, you guys should actually actually know that we exist and we're doing big things over here too.
Okay, so you have a history with reality TV out there, you know, in y'all space, you know. Has there been like any, you know what I mean, any issues over there? Like, you want to be like viewed as a legitimate artist as you should be, but you took the reality lane for a second, you know what I mean? Is there any challenges from that?
I mean, yeah, there is actually, because I feel like it happens everywhere, yeah, because you got famous off the reality show. People probably don't want to take you serious when you're trying to do something else. But for me, it's different because I put out like 4 projects before I went into the show. So while I was in the show, people kept listening to my song. That was actually what blew up the music. That was why I went into the show anyways, because I put out the Who is Laycon project, and then I went into the show to promote the Who is Laycon project. And luckily for me, I won. Good. And now I'm out of the show. I'm facing my music back. But then, yeah, I still get the feeling that some people are like, oh yeah, because he didn't really follow the normal route that artists follow. They feel like maybe I got it way too easily. I got the fame way too easily. But then I had to work hard to get to that space. I had to work hard to put out projects before I went on the show. I
think it's like, not to cut you off, I think it's like opposite, you know what I mean? Especially coming from that realm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you put an extra burden on your back coming from there. Like, big up Cardi B, you know, from the States, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she came up and she winning Grammys and all that, you know what I mean? So, you know, we went your route and you
and that's something I'm gonna do too. I just put out my first album and I'm doing mad numbers. I mean, people have their doubts, but it's down for me to work hard and clear their doubts. It's down for me to work hard because I feel like it's a part of it is also the fear that how can you have a large fan base like this and you're just starting? So what about the people who are starting like you? How come they don't have this kind of huge fan base to support them? How come you've got all these things ready for you and these other people don't have it ready for them? But the truth is, me and these other people are not the same. We didn't have to go through the same route. That's facts. So I feel like a part of it is kind of, some people are scared, or maybe that's how I'm seeing it, because it's not rational. It's not logical to think that way, that because I went on a show, whatever it is I'm doing is invalid. It doesn't make sense.
I hear that. Sure, man. But let's get back to the album. You know, we're gonna play a couple joints up there. You know, let's talk about like the inspirations and like, I mean, we kind of like brushed over that, but you know what I mean, as far as like your album, like beat production, talk about some of the production, some of the inspirations, talk about the album more in depth.
Okay. So the album, shall we begin? So I actually have my own personal reality show. That's I Am Laycon or Showmax. So I created the 80% of the album, bulk of the album within a week. Within a week. So while I was creating this album, I was also creating an EP for that reality show, the official soundtrack of the reality show. So while I was doing all this simultaneously, I was creating the album. I mean, I worked with 5 different artists, a couple of songwriters on the album. I worked with like 9 producers. So 5 different artists. We've got Mayor Crwn, Tenny, Joe Boy, YKB, and Starboy Terry. And for the producers, I've got D-Will, I've got Finito, I've got Titanium, I've got Major Banks, I've got Shemzy, I've got Beat by Q. I think I'm forgetting some of them, but these are some of the producers that we actually worked with. Yeah, I've got Jason. I also worked with Jason. These are some of the producers that I work with. For songwriters, I mean, I've got Shore. I worked with Shore on a couple of the songs, and those were people who actually really made the album wonderful for me. Because if you listen to the album, you listen to my previous work and you listen to this album, you see some kind of changes in the fact that I sang a lot in this album, much more than I did in the previous one. So I feel like a lot of these people being around, this vocalist being around me kind of influenced the way that I sang on the album, the fact that I did a whole lot of singing. And also it doesn't take away from the fact that I could do that before, but I just didn't feel like always doing it because I just wanted to rap. I listened to a beat and the first instinct is rap. I don't always want to go the other way, but then being around while I was working on this project kind of made me adjust and kind of put me in that singing space. And now people are calling me up for features, saying they want me to actually sing on this song. They don't want me to rap. So that kind of thing, that kind of thing makes me just think, also people actually love it when I sing. They love it when so it's a bit of both now. And also some of the songwriters that I actually called to come and work with me end up calling me now to say, yo, I want you to write a song for me because I feel like you're also a very, very wonderful songwriter. I mean, it's just opened my mind and my creativity to another level that I can actually do some of these things that I didn't know I could do before, and I did them effortlessly. So, I mean, for the album, I would always say I am happy with where we are with the album. I'm happy with the creativity that we put in. I'm happy with the work that we're putting in. I'm happy with the fact that there's still a lot to be done and we've gotten to this stage. Yes, it's a great thing. It's a great feeling, honestly. Shall we begin the album?
Being from the motherlands, with America, we kind of different, but you know, do you think it kind of transitions over there? Like whatever you got all the skill set you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, whatever got you popping over there, where you from? You think it could transition to America like that?
Definitely. Why not? Definitely. Definitely. I feel like as long as it's music, yeah, there's no limitations for music. There's no limitations. As long as, I mean, I just know it's the sound. Like when you listen to the music and you're attracted to it, it's not only you. That means there's other people that's also going to be attracted to it. And I'm not just saying I'm making music for myself alone. I'm creating music for people to listen to and be able to relate with whatever it is that I'm saying. The way I create my music, I don't create it just for the fun of it. I create my experience and I put it in the music so that you're listening, you kind of get a feeling that, oh, I can relate with what this guy is saying. That's why I say that you find a part of yourself. You find a tiny bit of yourself in every song that I create. I mean, you should listen to it. You listen to the Shall We Begin album, go check it out. You're going to really understand what I'm saying. The song is actually a journey. Listen to my other projects too. Who is Laycon, Young Black and Gifted EP, the Any Given Monday EP. I mean, these are projects that would actually make you understand a whole lot about who I am and a whole lot about yourself from it. That's it. I put a lot of thoughts into the music creation. So I feel like, yes, actually going to break barriers and break boundaries.
Yeah, I hear that. And you definitely breaking boundaries, like everybody rocking with you, man. You got your own fan base, you got your own beehive, man. The icons, man. Big up the icons, man. Like, you know,
yeah, big up to the icons. Yeah. Best fan base in the world, man. Best fan base in the world.
Let's talk about some of the pot, because you know it's a different dynamic. You know, we from two different continents. You know, we all know the history and all that, but it's just like, yo, out in Africa, like who are some of the pioneers from Africa that kind of influenced you as well?
In Africa, I would say Angela Kidjo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen to Angela Kidjo. Still will go back to Fela. Always will go back to Fela. Fela actually influenced Femi Kuti also did. And then, yeah, I mean, those are the people that I can actually pick from and still say I'm being influenced by their thoughts and whatever it is they do. I mean, in the rap scene, you can say Sarkodie, you can say Nasty C, there's those ones in SA in Ghana. But right now, yeah, I mean, these are the people that I feel like I listen to their music and I get some form of inspiration from it.
In the hip hop music scene out there, like you got a top 5 dead or alive, cause like us in America, in the States, man, we got like a top 5 dead or alive, like yo, Biggie, Tupac, you know what I mean, Jay, whatever. Like y'all got that over there? Like what's that like over there? What's the like the atmosphere with that?
I mean, yeah, there is that talk, or yeah, best rapper, this best rapper. For me, I've never been the type to always be in that space, to be honest. I just feel like I really am not out here trying to compete or be best rapper alive or best rapper dead. I'm just out here trying to make music, make people happy with my music and make money off the music so I can use the money to influence the society and make other people happy with the money. So I mean, I really don't care for the title. that
But
people use.
It's not that competition out there though. Like it's not like
there is actually healthy competition because you see people doing things. You kind of want to use it to motivate yourself. I mean, some other people may start seeing it as beef, but me, I just see is one person is doing well. Just beat your chest and say, yeah, I'm motivated to do better. I'm motivated to do better. Not throw some kind of tantrum and start saying, oh, you feel disrespected, or you feel like somebody's trying to take your place as the best. No, there's no place, there's no crown, there's no kingdom anywhere. There's just a whole bunch of people trying to make music and get better for themselves so they can use the better to better off other people. I mean, that's what me personally think. I don't care for all those things, to be honest. You see me, I'm always in my lane. That's why there's a song on the album titled My Lane. And I'm actually always on my lane. I don't listen to all those things. I don't.
We're gonna get into it. I don't know how you looking at on time, man. We're gonna get to that joint right now, though. We'll pull it up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play that, and you know what I'm saying? Again, we got like an international superstar right here, man. It's not like some like
what's up, Laycon?
You know what I'm saying? Laycon over here. Big deal out here, cuz. You know what I'm saying? So nah, it was a pleasure to have you on here, brother. We're gonna like a couple joints live. You know what I'm saying? And
thank you so much. Yeah, you're going to enjoy this. You're going to have the best fun. I have the best time listening to the album. Shall we begin album?
Yeah. So we gonna run them joints down and say, my man, give out all your social medias, man, so everybody in the States can check in, and how everybody in the continent.
All right, my people. If you're listening to me, I go by the name Laycon. That's Laycon. So if you want to check me out on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook at It's Laycon, ITSLAYCON. That's my Twitter handle. It's Laycon, ITSLAYCON. That's my Instagram handle. On Facebook, type Laycon, that's Laycon. And also, most importantly, my album, Shall We Begin? The album, it's out on all platforms, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer. Run the numbers up, go check it out. Listen to beautiful music. Listen to Laycon's music. Enjoy yourself. Have fun.
You heard him. Beautiful music. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, it's like that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
No, but I want to ask one more question. I think I asked this kind of, but I want to re-ask it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, just your view on like the current, like, I don't know if you're a hip hop head like that. You know what I mean? I don't know when you kind of locked into where you at right now. It's just, me personally, I feel like hip hop is kind of taking the dip from American perspective. But being over there, you know what I mean? Motherlands and all that, like, how y'all view that?
That's the what I'm saying. I say the reason why you probably feel it's taking a deep is because a whole lot of people don't rap no, but they don't really rap anymore. They trap now, right? Is that why you feel that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still feel like it's a form of expression, really. I mean, I still feel like there are people who will still do rap. I mean, there's Logic, right? There's J. Cole. J. Cole about to drop an album, right? And I'm pretty sure J. Cole is not going to trap like Buddy Rich. J. Cole is not going to do what that Baby does. J. Cole is not going to do what Lil Baby does. J. Cole is not going to pull Amigos. But so there's people like J. Cole. There's people like Logic. There's people like Joey Badass. I mean, there's these cats who still rap, right? And Jay-Z will get on a song and still rap.
Yep.
But then there's those other people who you feel like, because of the kind of music they're making, people still tagging them as rappers. I mean, their songs now get into the rap category at award shows. So it makes you feel some type of way, like, why are they calling this rap? But me, I still say, it's probably an evolution. It's probably it's probably rap evolving into something else. That's the same way, these songs that this man, I've forgotten his name. This man always to the window, to the wall. You remember his name? That guy.
Lil Jon.
Yeah, I mean, the kind of music they were making, was it crunk music or something?
Music. Yep.
Yeah, but you see how that transitioned into trap. So, I mean, that's music.
But I love Lil Wayne, I love Kanye, but I feel like I think they put R&B singers out of business. Like, there's no more 112s, there's no more like changing faces, there's no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, these rappers try to sound like singers, but these singers try to sound like rappers, man. Like more bugging, like yo, y'all get that out there?
Yeah, it comes to a point where everything just mixes together and then just goes back to the way it was. But trust me, that's the way it is. Before you know, everything starts changing. Now there's grill rap, and grill rap is kind of sounding like what them Lil Jon used to do. So there's this one that them grime rappers are also doing theirs, and it's just different from. I mean, when it gets this way, it means the music is evolving, and it's you just have to move with the time. And the music is evolving. That means it's growing, because that's what human beings do anyway. Human beings evolve. We grow from whatever it is that Charles Darwin said. We've become what we are right now, and we're still growing as human beings, because now people are actually creating robotic parts for human beings. And so now human beings are mixing with machines. And do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we as human beings, our life in the world is actually evolving. So it's only natural that the things we do evolve. Now we're talking about cryptocurrency now, not
all day. You heard,
yeah, man. Exactly. We're talking about cryptocurrency now. We're talking about everything is changing now. Virtual concerts now, because there's COVID, and that the world is not actually. So that's the same thing is going to happen to music. It's going to happen to everything in this life, and that's one thing that people need to be open-minded to say. Things are going to change. I may not like it, but it's going to change anyways. I mean, you don't like the fact that this kind of things are happening, but it's happening. Yeah. So you just have to look at it from a perspective that, we are growing. That's why this is happening. We're evolving. So that's how I say it.
Bars, man. You hear that, America? You hear my man over here telling y'all right now? Laycon giving y'all gems right now. Yo. One thing before I let you go, brother, like, one distinctive, I don't know what word, like, the U.S. and Africa, you know what I mean? The motherlands, you know what I mean? Like, what is the biggest gap, you know what I mean, that separates us, man?
Okay, I think the first, my opinion, the first thing is, I mean, everybody keeps saying, yes, the motherland. But I first of all need everybody to take a break and understand that Africa is not a country. No. Africa is a continent. Yeah. And in Africa, there's West Africa, South Africa, North Africa, East Africa. And in East Africa, there's a bunch of countries there. In West Africa, there's a bunch of countries there. So when you come to Africa, say I went to Uganda, good. Don't say I went to Africa and then generalize it that it's how they live in Uganda that they live in Africa. No, how they live in Uganda is different from how they live in Kenya. How they live in Kenya is different from how they live in South Africa. How they live in South Africa is different from how they live in Zimbabwe. How they live in Zimbabwe is different from how they live in Ghana. And how they live in Ghana is different from how they live in where I'm from, Nigeria. So please, I think you guys need to be specific. So when you come to somewhere, a country in Africa, specify where you went to. And that kind of goes back to the mentality of Africans are some type of way. We're not some type of way. We are living differently than you guys live. You guys, we might probably say, these people live differently than we live. They are also some type of way. Nah, that's a bad way to look at things. I think we need to view things first this way. We're all human beings.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing. We're all human beings. We're all gonna die, and we're all gonna get buried the same way, regardless of what color of the skin is or whatever it is we're from. I mean, we need to actually see these things first before we need to start saying, this person is from here or this person is from here. We need to see that there's a togetherness in the fact that we all breathe the same air. Mm-hmm. We need to actually put that into our heads first. And so I feel like the disconnect between Africa and United States is the fact that there's this thing in the mind that they're lower than us, and it's not supposed to be that way. Nah. So until that is out and you see we're all the same, and then the connection will come. I mean, you guys, it's experienced everywhere in the world where some people would say, some people would feel mentally that some people are below them, and that would obviously not allow them to communicate or cohabitate with these people. That's the problem of the world. The problem of the world is everybody here thinks they're better than everybody there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's really that really would not help anybody, really. If you think you're better than them, then why don't you just exist for yourself alone? And nobody does. Nobody exists for themselves alone. Everybody exists for one another. That's the theory of everybody.
Man, nah, you dropping jewels out here, man. Skin color, man, like it's pigment, dog. Like nobody's better than nobody else.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man. Yo, but not like, you know, it's great to have this convo with you because like we, you know, America, we just like we kind of in our own box, but like, you know, we don't ever get to like to see like how it is like through your eyes, you know what I mean? Yeah,
we need to, you need to, I mean, they teach history over there, but do they really teach history? Like, I mean, a whole lot of things need to be talked about. I mean, maybe this interview is in the best place, but there's a whole lot of conversations that needs to be had. Yeah. That needs to be out there. That needs to be put out there. There needs to be dialogue about a whole lot of things. And I feel like, yeah, we just need to say it in beats, and we're going to get there eventually. But we are all together. Human beings were one before anything else. You're first a human being before anything else.
Yeah, man. You know, dropping jewels, man. I don't even know how to end this interview, man. We can keep this joint going, man. Anything else you gotta say to the people out here, man? Like, yo, we got the icons out here.
Like I said, thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate the fact that I got to talk to you guys. I'm really happy to be here. And if you're listening to me again, Shall We Begin? My album, my debut album is out now on all platforms. Go check it out. Stream the album, buy the album, talk about the album to your friends. You're going to listen to them. 32 minutes of wonderful songs. And you're going to enjoy every bit of it. Also, before I leave, I've got videos on YouTube. I've got videos on YouTube. My YouTube channel, Laycon and Laycon. Check out my YouTube channel. And you go and see videos upon videos that I put out. Wonderful content for you guys to enjoy. Go check out my YouTube channel. You see my music videos are on the YouTube channel. And I've got the numbers going up. I just need you guys over there to help me push the numbers up. And shout out to my fans. Shout out to the icons. God bless you guys. I love every one of you. You want to be an icon, you know what to do. Just become a fan of Laycon. And that's what's up.
Yo, I might be a sucker for doing this. Yo, tell your icons to follow 929 over there on that IG. We gotta get our numbers up. We ain't been promoting now.
Yeah.
But nah.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what joint you want to get into, man? We got All Over Me, Fall For Me, Wagwan, Verified, you know.
Yeah, you can get into All Over Me first.
All Over You? Bet. Got that.
You're gonna play everything.
Oh yeah, no, we letting that fly, man. We got you, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's all day.
All right, let's start with All Over Me.
Yeah, man. So no, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna run back. You know what I mean? My man Laycon, man. Thanks for calling in, man. Been nothing but love, brother.
Thank you so much for having me. God bless you.
Word, man. God bless Africa, man, the motherland. You know what I mean? I look Puerto Rican, but
yeah, that's what's
I mean, black daddy. You know what I'm saying? But we good, man. You know
all right, thank you so much.
My man. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, peace.
Yep.